Enforcement Directorate in India in the last couple of days has recovered more than 50 crores in cash and several kgs of gold during its raid at different locations linked to West Bengal Commerce and Industry Minister Partha Chatterjee's close aide Arpita Mukherjee in connection with the West Bengal SSC recruitment scam. Until March 2022, the ED alone has seized assets worth over 1 lakh crore rupees. In the past, such huge amounts of cash, gold, diamonds and other valuable articles have been seized from properties of many politicians or their benamis. Whose money is it after all? Where is all this money coming from? What are the implications of such a parallel economy on our country? Let's unbreak this news. On July 22nd, the Enforcement Directorate seized over 21 crores of cash and a huge amount of foreign exchange and multiple gold bars worth 2 crore rupees from Arpita Mukherjee's flat in Kolkata. After this recovery, both Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee were arrested. On July 27th, the Enforcement Directorate once again recovered about 29 crores in cash and 5 kgs of gold jewellery from the second flat of Arpita Mukherjee in Kolkata. It took several hours for the ED officials even to count the amount of money they had seized. During the raids, the probe agency also found a diary with several entries that could probably lead to crucial leads in the case and probably more recoveries. The raids in this particular case were linked to a school job scam in West Bengal. Partha Chatterjee is accused of involvement in the illegal appointments of school teachers and other staff in government-run schools when he was the education minister. According to media reports, Arpita Mukherjee is believed to have told the probe agency that money that was recovered was kickbacks received for transfers and helping colleges and educational institutions get recognition. Arpita is believed to have reportedly told the investigative agency that Partha had used her residence as a mini bank.
Have you seen recently the most significant aspect of recruitment scam? It is mother of all scams. It is ballooning every day. And look at the High Court orders and you will be surprised. I'm not making reference that is not documented. And the High Court says corruption writ large in the whole process of this public employment. High Court finding. Secondly, and nothing but a scam where even, and now you'll be surprised, appointment given to whom? Who never participated in the process. Appointment given to whom? Who were never in the merit list. And High Court concludes that unless corrupt practices were there, this could not have happened.
TMC stands for the mountain of corruption. The mountain of corruption. एक भ्रष्टाचार का बड़ा पहाड़, एक अड्डा तृणमूल कांग्रेस बन गई है, उनकी सरकार बन गई है, जहां करोड़ों की लूट होती है। ममता बनर्जी जी मूक दर्शक बनकर चुप रहती हैं और उनके प्रशासन में प्रशासन को लूट की खुली छूट है, उनके मंत्रियों को लूट की खुली छूट है।
While the BJP has been demanding answers from West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on the teachers' appointment scam, the recent developments have literally left the TMC chief red-faced, and she immediately sacked Partha Chatterjee as the minister and also suspended him from the party. The TMC also distanced itself from the scam, stating that the party did not have anything to do with the recovered money. But this is not the first time politicians or their associates have been caught with their hands in the till. Ahead of the Punjab elections, the Enforcement Directorate had seized 10 crores in cash from the premises of Bhupinder Singh, who is a nephew of Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi. Like always, this time too, the politicians blamed the investigative agency for targeting the opposition parties.
पंजाब में मुख्यमंत्री के भतीजे और उनके करीबी लोगों के यहाँ ईडी की छापेमारी हो रही है। जो टाइमिंग है ये दर्शाता है कि राजनीति से प्रेरित है। जहाँ जहाँ चुनाव होते हैं ईडी इनकम टैक्स सक्रिय हो जाती है। बंगाल में यही हुआ, उत्तर प्रदेश में यही हुआ, तमिलनाडु में यही हुआ, महाराष्ट्र में इसी तरह का खेल हो रहा था।
While one can question the timing of all these raids and the selective targeting of opposition parties by the agency, the fact that is more concerning than that is the raids themselves and the free flow of ill-gotten wealth from our people's representatives or their associates. Not so long ago, when the agencies raided Piyush Jain, a perfume businessman in Uttar Pradesh, they found that he had stashed away over 200 crore rupees in cash. After this raid, both the BJP and the SP traded charges. The BJP said that Piyush Jain was close to Samajwadi Party leader Akhilesh Yadav, and Akhilesh Yadav in turn said that Piyush Jain was in fact a BJP man, and the BJP had got its own man raided by mistake.
देखिए, ये छापे इसलिए पड़ रहे हैं, भारतीय जनता पार्टी अपनी बदनामी बचा रही है। उनकी बदनामी हो गई जब पीयूष जैन के यहाँ छापा मारा। आज तक नहीं बता पा रहे कि समाजवादी पार्टी से क्या संबंध था। जब पीयूष जैन की पोल खुल गई कि वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के समर्थक निकले या उन्हीं से संबंध रखते हैं, तो जानबूझ करके अपनी बदनामी बचाने के लिए इन्होंने समाजवादी पार्टी के एमएलसी पुष्पराज जैन के यहाँ छापा मारा।
बीते दिनों जो बक्से भर भर के नोट मिली है, नोट, उसके बाद भी ये लोग यही कहेंगे कि ये भी हमने ही किया है। 2017 से पहले भ्रष्टाचार का जो इत्र उन्होंने पूरे यूपी में छिड़क रखा था, वो फिर सबके सामने आ गया है। लेकिन अब वो मुंह पे ताला लगा के बैठे हैं, क्रेडिट लेने के लिए आगे नहीं आ रहे हैं। नोटों का जो पहाड़ जो पूरे देश ने देखा, वही उनकी उपलब्धि है, यही उनकी सच्चाई है।
Incidentally, almost all political parties have been competing with each other when it comes to stashing such huge sums of cash. In Kerala last year, a charge sheet submitted by the SIT in the highway heist case stated that almost 40 crores was brought into the state for the BJP using Hawala operators during the last assembly elections. This year, the ED had filed a charge sheet against former Jharkhand Mining Secretary Pooja Singhal, a 2000 batch IAS officer who was arrested by the agency in May in a corruption case. The agency had seized nearly 18 crore rupees from Pooja's chartered accountant's premises in the case. Many such raids and seizures have been carried out by multiple agencies in different parts of our country. However, the question is, where is this money coming from? Whose money is it anyway? Why do people pay these politicians or their associates this kind of money? Who are the actual beneficiaries? What favors have been extended in return for the illegal financial gains? While the political mafia earns money and the bribe givers get favors in return, who loses out? Ultimately, for every bribe paid, it is a common man who pays the price. It's the Aam Aadmi who stands to lose. Now, how much money is this exactly? It will take a while to process this amount. This is 3,456 crore rupees. This is the amount that was seized during the 2019 Lok Sabha elections in drugs, cash and liquor. This money is nearly 90% of the money the government of India spent to conduct the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. Reports suggest that this seizure is historic because for the first time, Election Commission cancelled polls to a Lok Sabha constituency Vellore due to rampant use of money power. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led BJP government's promise to Indians was that the government would bring millions of dollars worth of black money stashed abroad back to India. But what about the ill-gotten wealth of the political parties in India? Who is going to bring that back into a system where it rightfully belongs? The political parties already enjoy the privilege of taking money from anonymous sources in the name of electoral bonds. For the law-abiding taxpayer in the country, the rules are different and stringent. But what about the parallel economy that is being run in the country by these politicians and their benamis, where cash flows freely without ever falling into the tax net? Undoubtedly, this will negatively impact our economy. But the moot point is this: who will stop this unlawful parallel economy when those that keep this alternate illicit parallel economy up and running are our people's representatives themselves?